can actually make a whole video on toxic friends, but I won't. Truth is that I feel like there's really no right time for dating, but then I'll be like, wait, that isn't funny, that's actually very mean. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Dima, and if you're not new here, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a girl talk, and it's not necessarily for just girls. Like, I just have a lot of things on my mind I would like to talk about here. So the first thing I would like to talk about is friendships. Yeah, when it comes to friendships, the first thing I would like to say is that, like, people come and go, especially in school. Let me just write it here, school friends advice. Like, friends come and go in school. Like, the same people that you started off with might not be the same people that you finish with, and it might not necessarily be because you guys were beefing or whatever, you guys fought. Most of the times it's because people just drift apart. Like, that is just the way things are. People move on, people drift apart. At the end of the day, you have to accept that everything is happening for your good and everything happens for a reason. If you really do love that person, you would let that person go, and it might not be easy. Most of the time, like, it's not easy at all, but like, you have to do that. And I also want to talk about how to identify toxic and fake friends in school, because I feel like I've had my fair share. I can actually make a whole video on toxic friends, but I won't. I will just make this part very short. How to identify toxic friends? It shouldn't even be that hard. With, like, once you're around that person and you don't feel loved, you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel happy, you don't feel stress-free, instead you feel like you're in pain, you feel unloved, you feel stressed, you feel insecure, like, that person is not your friend.
This is just a quick disclaimer. Like, the person might actually be going through some things, or maybe the person is simply tired of the friendship, but I feel like the person should respect you enough to tell you the truth, and the person should respect you enough to be upfront about it.
Maybe the person will just make a comment that is supposed to be a joke. Meanwhile, it's not a joke. Like, no one finds that kind of stuff funny. If someone says something, first of all, you'll be laughing, you'll be like, ha ha ha, but then I'll be like, wait, that isn't funny, that's actually very mean. So, like, that should be the easiest way. And like, once you feel those, like the way I mentioned before, if you feel like this around that certain person, please cut that person off. You're not doing yourself any good by holding on to that person. Like, you're just draining yourself. Just, if both of you, maybe the person still has some growing to do, or maybe you still have some growing to do, that's why the both of you are not friends. So, like, don't be too attached to that person. Just let the person go. Maybe in the future you guys will still come together. If not, that's fine. Please just let the person go and save yourself the heartbreak, the stress, and the rest of it. Then I also want to talk about identity crisis. I know how it feels like to not really know yourself, as in, you literally don't know anything about yourself. You don't know your identity, you don't know who you are. So, like, you cannot really define yourself. You don't know what you like, you don't know what you don't like. You're just moving with everything. You have to take care of your mind, body, and soul. That's why I said earlier, when it comes to toxic friendships, cut the person off if the person is not doing you any good. Like, you just save yourself the stress. Like I said earlier, just cut the person off. Focus on yourself. Self-care is literally so important. I can't even stress this enough. Like, just take care of yourself. Like, not just, when I say take care of yourself, I don't mean like just physically, I mean mentally, I mean spiritually, in every way possible. Look out for yourself. Spend time with yourself, and if possible, if you have to go off social media, you don't have to be on social media all the time. If you really do have to, if you really want to know yourself, you might have to take a break from social media. You might even have to take a break from real life, from people in real life. You might have to take a break from going out, from seeing friends, from seeing certain people, from seeing maybe even people in general. You might even have to take a break from your family in order to focus on yourself, know what you actually like and what you want out of life. If you really want to know yourself, you have to go to God, because God knows you better than you know yourself. He created you, so obviously that's how it's supposed to be. There's a passage in the Bible that actually says, trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. Yeah, another thing I would like to talk about is confidence, and like how to be confident. Honestly, I feel like no one in this world is actually like 100% confident. If you watch Euphoria, Maddie literally said, the thing about confidence is no one knows if it's real or not. You just have to fake it till you make it. And as you're faking it, still learn to love yourself. Because all the things you don't like about yourself are the things that make you who you are. All the things that you don't, all the things that you think are not beautiful about yourself are the things that make you who you are. And I promise you, no matter what that flaw is, you're still beautiful. Like, everyone is beautiful. Like, don't let people talk down on you. When you accept yourself for who you are, the world can't really use it against you. So like, learn to love yourself. Learn to just love yourself. Love every part of yourself. Love the flaws, the good parts, the bad parts, because everything that they all make you who you are. They, like, all those things make you who you are, all those parts of you. So learn to love yourself, because no one will really love you until you love yourself. So I'm also going to talk about relationships. And when it comes to relationships, the truth is that I feel like there's really no right time for dating. Like, because I've seen people that date and like they've been together for like since like they were children, or like since like they were young and stuff, and like maybe they even end up getting married. So like, there's really no right time for dating. Just be careful with the person that you're dating. Not ever let anyone make you do what you don't want to do. That's when it comes to like, be able to stand your ground when it comes to sexual related things. Don't let anyone use you. Don't let anyone, unless with that, I'm saying without consent, or don't, not even, maybe sometimes it's even with consent, because some people know how to talk to, I'm saying this, I'm not saying this is for both genders, because some people know how to talk to other people, like make them feel bad for not doing what they wanted them to do. So I feel like you should never let anyone make you do what you don't want to do. Learn to stand your ground and learn to be firm on what you said, so you don't get hurt, because like, we are living in a very, very wicked world, you know. So you have to be, open your eyes, don't be stupid. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm going to be very blunt, don't be stupid. Hey guys, I'm just going to close off this video here, but before I just want to tell you guys to always be positive, always be nice to everyone around you. Basically, just be positive all the time, no matter what the situation is. Just have faith all the time. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.